Hello, everybody. How are you?
All right, yourself, sir?
All right,
How you doing?
I'm trying to do good. Got a lot of familiar faces. I always like the numbers though, 15753. So Dr. Zach, how are you doing and how can I help you here? We're going to go over some of the things in the class, but I just thought I'd ask you what you would like first. Go ahead, Tyler.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So are we just doing a quick introduction type deal?
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm Tyler Zach. I'm master's student in the civil engineering program, working on a master's of engineering. And part of our coursework is trying to, further our management skill set. So I'm really interested in what this course has to offer and see what it can teach me in terms of project management in the world of technology.
Yeah, there you go. Is Robert Tierney on? Is that you, Bob? Is that Bob, Robert Tierney? No. Okay.
Yes, this is me.
Bad Bob. Dr. Tierney teaches. So we have the three sections split up. Dr. Tierney teaches section 1. I teach section 2 and 3. Since I developed most of the course, and I'm to blame, we'll kind of go from here. Dr. 15753, what's your name? And unmute and talk to us.
My name is Richard Dickinson. So I might have joined a minute late. I heard the tail end of what Tyler was saying. What all did you all want to know?
Oh, just say hi, whatever. Have any questions so far? All those things would be important. Any questions so far about the course?
Nothing so far.
Okay. Hannah, Montana, Dr. Russet, how are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Well, one of the things I'm going to let you know that Dr. Russet has worked on these projects. One of the things that's a little different than most classes, you'll be working on a project and you're working with a firm, and we'll show those in a while. We have Bob's class by itself set up in a slideshow in mine. Okay. And Hannah, who's ever lucky enough to get her in the group, knows what she's doing. Did you win Case of the Year, Hannah? I think you did.
I think so. I think this is going to be project number 5. So I've done quite a few.
All right. So as you know, everybody can get it's a real live intern. And you have to interact with the firms and your groups, and you have to present once about week 4 or 5, and then you present week 7 and give me the material by week 8. Okay, so that's that. Let me keep going. Dr. Brennan, what do you have there?
Hey everybody, glad to be back in the class again, Dr. Walsh, or another class with you. I've done a couple of projects now. This is going to be my last class with getting my master's in project management. Yeah, so excited to be getting close to the finish line. I work as a project manager right now at a small construction firm, and looking forward to getting to meet my project team and getting to meet the clients.
It'll be fun. I think you have a good time. Dr. Chavez, Alan.
Yes, sir. I'm coming to this class first semester into my master's program, seeing what this class brings to the table and what I can learn from it. So
there you go.
Yeah, so
let's see, Bob, why don't you and I do the next guy? Dr. Romero Joseph. I'm going to tell you that Bob is a PhD in management of technology, also runs a has run a construction effort and understands project management probably better than I do, has different PMI certifications and things like that. Hey, by the way, is Faye here?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Dr. Leidy, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Faye, and I'm going to be your instructor for Primavera for all your projects. I currently work out at Sandia as a master level scheduler. And I'm helping Dr. Walsh. This is my third year now helping you with Primavera.
Yeah.
And let's see.
She
And I
flunked
also
me on
teach-
my Primavera courses. So
Yes.
yeah.
And I also teach the Primavera PM 118 class at Sandia. So looking forward to working with all of you.
So Dr. Romero, how are you? Joseph. You're on mute, Dr. Romero.
Having a little network issues here. I'm not sure if you can hear me all right or not.
We can. We all love your voice. And now your
all right.
Beautiful vistage.
Yep. Yeah. My name is Joseph Romero. I work at Los Alamos National Lab right now. I'm an IT manager for one of the IT teams. Kind of just looking to get some more info, pursuing the master's in project management. And this will be part 2 of classes with you, Dr. Walsh.
Well, thank you. I remember that. Now that's problematic for you. Dr. Rackley.
Hopefully it's a good thing.
Chris, how are you? Talk to us, say hi. Oh, you're not on, you're off mute, but it's not working, Chris. So you might want to go in and go off. All right, so just come back, I'll get you.
All right.
Dr. Martinez, Joshua, what do you have?
Hello, Steve. Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua Martinez. I am the Senior Project Manager at the Department of Energy National Training Center on Kirtland Air Force Base currently. I've worked with Steve in a couple of capacities. I'm also the current president of PMI RGC. So, looking forward to working with you guys and helping out any way I possibly can.
All right.
Doctor, go ahead, Bob.
Oh, I recognize a couple names already. Some of my students, I was going to ask them. I got a Mr. Diego Chavez. Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you. I emailed you earlier today.
Please introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Diego Chavez. I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in computer engineering. I wanted to take this class because, when you start getting into the real world with projects, they start using a bunch of lingo, you never hear before, especially in these technology classes. So I'm hoping to expand my horizons and kind of work on my vocabulary here.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you.
Dr. Marcella, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Walsh. I'm good, and you?
She's had the problem of being with me before, so that's always
Yes, this is my 3rd class. I always learn something new, so.
Oh my God, that's unfortunate. Bob, why don't you introduce the next one?
I recognize a Jennifer Lopez from my list.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can, Dr. Lopez. Go ahead.
Hi, Dr. Walsh. This is my 2nd class with you. I just finished the 401 class and I'm super excited. A little bit nervous, but I am pursuing a degree in a master's in project management. I work at Lano currently, and I'm excited to meet everybody in the class.
Sounds great. Thank you. Let's see. Who's next? Zelik, I do this wrong every time, Melissa. So you have to, Dr. Melissa, give us a, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Melissa Zelik, Darnell. Currently working on my master's in project management. I'm excited for this class and excited to learn all that you're willing to teach.
Oh my God. Then that means Faye, because she knows more than everybody else.
I do not.
Christopher, Dr. Rackley, do you think it might work this time?
Does it work now? Can you hear me?
It does. Yeah, you're doing good.
Went through updates and things. So my name is Chris. This is my first time with you, Dr. Walsh. Yeah, so I am finishing up my MBA here in the next few semesters, but I'm looking forward to the class and here to learn. So glad to be here.
Thank you. Ian, Dr. Ian, I think you're another one that has been here before with me.
Yeah, I've been here before. Hello, everyone. My name is Ian Lewis. This is my second class with Dr. Walsh, and I'm actually pursuing my master's in project management like many of you. So thank you.
Ian, where do you work now? Or do you work now?
Yeah, I work now. I work at REDW.
Ah, sounds great. Like that. Did we do Dr. Espinoza?
I'm also working up at Los Alamos National Laboratory. This is my first class as I start the master's program in project management. So I'm just kind of getting my feet wet with using all these different platforms.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. Dr. Hendricks, not Jimmy, but Aaron.
I was called Jimmy in the Navy. So I'm a training specialist at Sandia National Laboratory, looking to transition into project management. So going for a master's in project management and excited for the class. See a lot of names from people that were in my organizational behavior class. So excited to learn with people.
I don't know, organizational behavior. I never behaved, so I'm in trouble already. You guys are gonna, so Dr. Young, Cody, you might tell them a little thing you did last year. So that'd be good.
Yeah, sure. My name is Cody Young. This is actually my final class in the MSPM program. Over the summer, I completed a thesis on agile project management. Dr. Walsh helped walk me through the process. I actually have a couple of questions for you on that. Dr. Walsh is kind of finalizing some things, but I guess just a little about myself. I've been working at Sandia Labs as an intern for 2 years, and this week I actually got my job offer to be a full-time project controller. So once I graduate this fall, I'll be moving on to full-time at Sandia.
Sounds great.
Yep.
You got one, Bob?
Let's see. I recognized a couple names here. Let me look real quick. Let me go to the other end of the line. Mr. Brad Adams, are you in my class? Come on down.
Dr. Adams.
Oh, yes, I am. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Yeah, Brad Adams, first semester. It's third class of this semester with the 8-week accelerated program. I'm an engineer. I run a plant for 3M, and I'm just looking to further my education. Excited to be here.
All right. Dr. Pei, Xingji Pei.
Hi everyone, this is Xingji, and this is actually my last semester for my MOT program.
Well, thank you so much. You're my hero. All right. Okay. Let's see. Dr. Mike, we just have Mike on the phone. Is this Magic Mike?
This is Mike Marquez. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So this is my second time with you, Dr. Walsh.
You lucky
and
devil.
I guess now Bob, Dr. Bob, I'm under his course, so I'll get to know Dr. Bob. Currently, I'm a project manager at Los Alamos National Labs, and it's my first semester, second 8 weeks, so third class, second with you, Dr. Walsh.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming back.
Dr. Kennison, Lindsay, you've already had one with me too, Annie. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was in the 401 meeting yesterday as well.
You lucky devil.
So my name's Lindsay, and I currently work as an admin at the Los Alamos National Laboratory, and I recently started there about a year ago. Used to work at a winery in Colorado. So
Winery.
yeah,
You're going to be very popular.
I don't have a hookup anymore, so maybe not so much. But yeah, I'm just
Thought we
really
were
looking
gonna be
forward to
friends.
this semester.
Dr. iPhone, Gabrielle.
Is that me, Gabriel?
Gabriel, excuse me.
No, no worries. Hey, good evening, everybody. Gabe Andrade. I am a program manager at Los Alamos National Lab. Prior to this, I did a couple postdocs, one at the Army Research Lab, and then one at Los Alamos before switching gears and going into program management. I'm excited to be here and learn from everybody. Thank you.
Now we'll go back to Gabriel. I think I did, so I did it right, did I not? So go ahead.
Hi, Dr. Walsh. Everyone can call me Gabby.
Gabby.
This is my second class with you as well. And
lucky devil.
I'm in the MSPM program, and I'm currently a project manager at the Los Alamos National Laboratory.
Which, okay. Gabriel, I can't remember your last name.
V-Hill.
V-Hill. I should. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Oh my goodness. You want to do one, Bob?
Yeah, I'm going to pick a number. 302-8441. Come on down.
That's a phone number. Whoever is 302-8441. Come on down.
302-8441. Come on down.
You star
right.
6 to get off to unmute your phone.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
Can
can.
you hear me? Okay. I'm sorry. My name is Claudia Lucero. I'm having a hard time getting on the Zoom, on the actual Zoom. So I'm using my phone. This is my first time doing my phone on my Zoom on phone.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm an appraiser. I work for the state. This is actually my first time taking the class. With, this is my second semester in the master's program. I don't know what else I should say.
Well, that's all right. How about Dr. Quay Thomas?
Evening, everyone. My name is Thomas Kwai. I am a graduate student here at the Masters in Project Management program, and I'm looking forward to working with everybody on whatever project comes our way this semester.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Do we have a marquee?
MARQUES?
Yes.
All right. Unmute thyself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marcus. I am currently a financial analyst full-time at Sandia Labs. I'm in my second semester of the MBA program here, so I'm concentrating in project management, and I look forward to working with you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Dr. Roybal, Frank.
I am Frank Roybal. I'm wrapping up my MBA here in these next couple of semesters, and I'm currently a IT manager at UNM, and I'm looking forward to the class.
Well, thank you. Do good for me with my IT stuff.
Both of us.
Dr. Lovato, I always love Steve names. What do we have? Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Stephen Lovato. I'm in my second year of the MOT. I'm pretty new to project management. I'm looking forward to learning all more about it and the tools we're going to use. So nice to meet everyone.
Do you work anywhere, Steve?
I'm working at UNM right now.
You lucky devil. Me too. So you spell Stephen right too. I like that. So
yeah, that's what I say too.
Dr. Fisher, Judith, how are you doing? You fresh off a project this summer. Go ahead.
Hi, so I'm Judith Fisher.
And yeah, I did work on that AED, Albuquerque Economic Development project this summer. I am currently working on my Master's of Project Management and my Master's of Mechanical Engineering at UNM, as well as being a TA in the Mechanical Engineering department for our undergrad students coming into the Design 2 machine shop. Beyond that, there's not much to say, except I'm looking forward to this class, looking forward to learning a lot and hopefully being able to apply it and have fun. So
sounds good. Dr. Martinez, Victor.
Hi, no relation to Joseph, or
oh, bummer.
Yeah. I do happen to share a name with a couple other celebrities, surprisingly enough. But anyways, besides the point, I'm a MBA student. This should be my second to last semester. Like many of you, trying to receive my MBA, but this time I'm working with focus in scenario analysis. And this was one of the courses that I saw was mandatory or extremely helpful in that matter too, especially regarding to what I'm looking into as an analyst at this point. I work with the Daily Lobo as a cartoonist, where I make comics weekly. I develop my own website for that too, and just have a small social media following at that point. But that's about it for me.
Okay, well, let me introduce a couple of people that you'll want to know. Dr. Ortega is a project lead. Since this is an 8-week class, we're going to have people that have done very well before. I believe he won a New Mexico MEP Case of the Year. Why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself, although I don't know if I like to hear it. But Jesus is here, so go ahead.
I was gonna make the joke that it was my first class, but anyways, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have really unstable internet today. I don't know why, but anyway, my name is Jesus Ortega. I actually graduated from the Master's in Project Management in 2017, but I'm a PhD student in the Mechanical Engineering department. I've been working with Steve for a while now, for almost 5 years. So I look forward to working with the students that are going to be in my teams, and well, I'll try to make everything really fun. I'm not currently employed, but hoping that once I graduate, Sandia will have some mercy on me and hire me.
Yep. It's been about 5 years since I met you.
Yeah, I think so.
In the inaugural run of project management.
Yes.
So thank you, Jesus. He won 2 things. He won the scaling competition. You might want to tell him about that.
Oh yeah, I also this past semester, my team and I won first place on the Global Scaling Challenge for a local company built with robots, and we ended up, I think, 4th overall in the competition.
Yeah, he's pretty good. All right, let's see, who haven't I talked to?
Steve, I'm developing a list from the chat room with some
Okay.
people that haven't introduced themselves already.
Go ahead, ask them.
I got Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia Eichel, and I'm about halfway through my master's for the technology project management, like a lot of you, and I'm just really excited to take a course that's perfectly aligned with my career goals.
Well, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. Excuse me. I have a Nicole D.
Hi, my name is Nicole Didera. This is my first class in the Masters for Project Management. I currently am a contractor at Los Alamos and Sandia.
How do you spell your last name? D-E-D-A-R-D-E-R-A, right?
D-E-D-E-R-A.
Yeah, I did that right. Surprising. All right. Let's see. Have we talked to Dr. Dickinson, Richard?
Yes, sir. I spoke earlier.
Okay.
Steve, I have a Camille Dunninger.
Dunninger.
Yes, I think I butchered that name. I apologize.
That's all good. I am Camilo, and I took 401 with Dr. Walsh earlier this semester. And yeah, I'm excited for this class to actually be working in a project and hopefully apply what I learned these past 8 weeks.
Sounds good.
Good. And I have, let's see, I'm going down a list here, Steve. 097891. Jacqueline Hirschman.
Say hello, Jacqueline. You're unmuted. Perhaps you cannot get on. You might want to go off and try and get back on. Next one.
Okay, I have Amber Nelson.
Hey, this is Amber. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Amber. I am in the Master's Project Management. I just started at UNM for Fall 1. So I guess this is my second term here. I'm excited to be in the class. It's completely different from anything I've ever done. I have a little bit of a different background. I come from social work. I've been a medical social worker and a therapist. And now I'm here and kind of looking to broaden and do the project management degree. So I'm happy to be here.
Let me also now, thank you very much. Let me introduce Alejandro Goldston, who has worked on a number of projects and he's one of the leads. Go ahead and talk, Alejandro.
Yeah, hey everyone, my name is Alejandro. I am in my last semester for my MBA. I've done a few other projects with Dr. Walsh, so I'm really looking forward to the semester and getting to know everyone.
Alejandro's just, if you might want to share some good news if you're sharing.
Oh yeah, I recently got a position with HP, and so now I got an official position as a marketing analyst, which it's been exciting for me because I've been interning for them for about 1.5 years now. So that just recently happened. So looking forward to that.
We like good stories. Dr. Nguyen Vinh is also a somebody that's worked on projects before, going to be a helpful leader. Tell them a little bit about yourself, Vinh.
Hello, my name is Vin. I'm in MSECM, and yeah, I've done a couple projects with Dr. Wash.
He also knows what he's doing a lot better than me, so that's always good. That's what we like. Do you have one for us, Bob?
Typing in, is anybody else out there?
There's other people. Dr. Jeremy, tell us about yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my name is Jeremy. I graduated about 1 year ago. I'm currently on a hiatus right now, trying to work on the MSPM program, but I am currently employed with Kiewit Infrastructure from Phoenix. They kind of want me to up my skills a little bit. I did graduate in the engineering, but I feel that this project management will benefit me in areas that I need to build on. And that's kind of why I'm here in the program right now. So fortunately, they gave me the opportunity to get away from work for a while, but I have to make sure that I finish my studies and graduate basically.
Yes, Dr. Finn Isaac, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Can you hear me first?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
You're the iPhone.
Yep.
And the, okay.
Yeah, so I currently work at Los Alamos National Laboratory. Been there for 18 years. Have worked every part of the financial world at Lano. I'm currently a project controller, and just with the nature of my work right now and the progression it's going to lead project management. That's where I want my career to go. This is my second class in the accelerated program. I was only able to get into one last 8 weeks. So now I'm doubling up with this one and accounting. So I'm looking forward to,
God bless you.
Yeah, learning a lot.
Taking 4 courses.
No,
Dr.
just to say, this is only my second. I only have 3. So thank you.
No, you're taking 2 accelerated courses. So that's the same amount of work as 4 courses.
Yeah, it's stressing.
Yes. Dr. Shumway, Colin, why don't you say hello?
Hey, Dr. Walsh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah, my name's Colin Shumway. This is my second class being taken with you. I just got finished with 401. I'm in the Master's of Science in Project Management degree. I just finished up organizational behavior and intro to project management, and now I'm starting on this class and financial accounting or project financial accounting. I forget the name of the class.
Well, there you go. Has Jacqueline Hirsch, did you talk Jacqueline already, right?
Steve, have we talked to Savannah?
Savannah's our GA.
Oh, okay.
But let's go Russell, Dr. Russell. I don't think you've talked.
No, hey, how are you doing? My name is Russell Carter. I started in the fall on the MSPM program. I've worked the last few years for SAS Institute as a technology consultant, and I'm definitely looking forward to learning more about the project management side of the house, and especially the technology project management.
It's all we do. We're one-trick ponies. Then we have 665-5443. Phone number 665-5443. Unmute thyself, *6, and say hello. Oh, that's also you. No, sorry. Okay, I think that might be everybody. Has everybody said something?
I think so. I sent out a chat room. Is everyone has introduced themselves? ?
Well, you're better at chat than me. All right. If we also have some people here, Savannah, you want to introduce yourself as the grader here? Say hello. And also she is leading one of the projects. So Savannah, say hello.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, my name is Savannah Ponzio Fay. Been working with Dr. Walsh for, I think, about like 2 years now. I graduate this December with the MSPM program. Pretty excited about that. I'm a graduate intern currently at Sandia National Laboratories, but I just recently accepted a full-time position, which will start in December. Once I graduate, I work in procurement, so I'm a subcontract manager there. Really love it, and working in and going to school for this program has definitely been awesome because it's aligned a lot. So looking forward to working with you guys and grading your stuff as well.
Jessica, do you know Jessica Montoya there? Purchasing? No?
I don't
No, it's okay.
think so.
She's one of our early MOT graduates.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Let's see. Okay. Also, I want to introduce Heidi Harvey. Heidi, are you there?
I am here.
Heidi is the GA for all of the New Mexico Small Business Assistance Program grants. On that grant, I am the PI. Also, a fellow by the name of Yorgos Marinakis is a co-PI, and another co-PI is Craig White. So those 3 people will also help you with your project. So go ahead, Heidi, and interact.
Yep. So I'm Heidi, and I've taken 3 classes with Dr. Walsh, and I've been in charge of some other projects while not in his classes. And I'm also getting a PhD in the engineering department.
And that's one of her kiddos.
Yep, that's one of my 5.
We love her for 5 kids. I love it when smart women have kids. So let's see. Heidi, would you mind? I thought maybe I'd show you some of the things. Can we have 2 slide presentations. I thought I'd show you all. I think we have one person that says that he is not in a group. Who is that person?
That would be me. I got all the paperwork done online on my UNM, but I haven't been assigned to a group.
Well, are you in section 1 or section 2 or section 3?
I will have to check that. I don't know right.
Be
I have
checking.
him in a group.
What's that?
I have him in a group.
Oh, good, even better.
There we go.
Yeah, so I can
Perfect.
I can show you.
Why don't you go ahead and present our projects? We'll talk about the projects first. And is Faye here?
Yes.
Still here.
Yes.
And
I'm not
Faye
leaving
is-
you.
Faye is exceptional. So in 401, for those of you who've had it, we have you do your own project, right? Now you're doing a project for somebody else and you can get paid for it. We sent out the email. Some of you did it, some of you didn't. That's fine. You still have to work with the people for a good chunk of every week. So Heidi, why don't you show one of them? I don't care which one first. Okay, this is my section. So I'll do that. Why don't we go to the first slide just to, and pretend like it's a real slideshow. So the MOT program is the godfather of the project management program and the management of technology program. I'm going to tell you right now that there's only been ever one program at any school, management school in the state of New Mexico ever to rank in the top 10 in the United States, and that's the MOT program. And there's only one program that's ever ranked in the top 10 in the world, and that's our technology entrepreneurship subset, right? So in project management, because we work so much with the labs and because we work so much with all the places like Presbyterian, really brought out, we did all of our classes in project management, and you'll see this. And I see your question about the Primavera login for 401 work, maybe, but we're supposed to cancel those and start a new one. So let's.
Yeah, there is a new node for the 401, which we had last night. So I still have to keep the old one up until everybody's done.
So this is going to go on our slide, in my section. Go to the next slide. That's me, good looking guy, wonderful person, mother loves him. That's a good question. I think we're going to have 2 different logins, but I don't know for sure. We've sent them into Oracle to Primavera to get our new lists up. And they'll give us 1 or 2, I don't know. These are the projects that we do for under New Mexico Small Business Assistance Program. And these are done for, some of you would be doing them. They're called Expeditionary Marketing, which is commercial development. It's the inverse of marketing. When you start an emerging business, almost always everybody tells you to do marketing, but basically if you're going after a market that big companies already know and it's substantial, you're dead. So you really want to do commercial development. That is usually generate a sub-market for yourself, and that's what this does. It's not marketing, it's called innovation or commercial development. Technology assessment and forecasting, we're not doing any of that in this class. Technology commercialization, we are doing one of those. And that's where we try and help these people deal with some specific issues in him or her areas. We have one where we're managing emerging disruptive technologies this time. Your professors are supposed to be good at this. We'll see if we are. And I don't know we have any product development processes this year, but we'll take a look. This will give you a basic overview of what we're doing. Go to the next slide. What's your same question? You can ask it, Aaron, or somebody ask the question that Aaron has. What's your question, Aaron?
I typed it. You already answered it. What if you are in 401 and 519 together?
I have no idea. It's the answer because that's never happened before, and they'll tell us. And these are the same thing for Lano. And we are very focused on scaling. That's our thing. It's the thing that most people forget about. And we are trying to scale New Mexico firms. And we have been exceptionally successful. One of the companies we work with just got $100 million line of equity based on what we've done. Another actually got funding, about $7 million this last semester. We usually have something like that happen. So they recognize us, they hire our students, all those kind of things. The first one is technology product paradigm, which I think we're doing one. We're actually trying to help them use different things to get a product paradigm rather than just trying to develop something. We're trying to help them develop a company. Business analytics and predictive analytics, we do a lot of both of those. I think in this class, we're doing a lot of business analytics, and we're going to be working with a firm that has chosen us to be their educational partner. And that firm is Boston Analytics, and they're just putting up a subsidiary here, and they're calling it Trellis, if I remember right. So we'll be working with them. And new business research areas. And then the last one is small firm scaling. These are just for you to read. All right, go to the next slide. So we have started a lot of these things. So we are working with Team Technologies on an emerging technology, correct, Heidi?
Gosh, trying to figure out how to unmute while I'm sharing. Yes, that is right.
So the emerging technology is how it's centered around smart contracts, and they're trying to figure out the sensor systems around it. So it's kind of fun. Alejandro is one of our guys, and I'll be helping. Yeah, Faye has got an answer for that, and hopefully that's correct. So that's the first one. You have some examples of these on your in the Blackboard Learn. These are all companies that let us do this. One of them is done by Jesus. Basically, it's 30 to 40 pages long. It is at least that amount of material in an appendix, and you also present a slide presentation to them. Okay, Velocity Ventures is a constant velocity transmission used for the little donkey petroleum things that you see out there. It's pretty good, it's interesting, and I hope you find out about it. The stars are people that have asked to be funded, and we're trying to fund them. So
Steve,
they're,
you're talking about the pump jacks, right?
yes, the pump jack.
Okay.
And you'll see them. That's, you go down there, and what happens is if you don't have a transmission on them, is if it starts, if they've sucked up all the oil above where they pull the siphon out and it hits the top, it breaks. And that's a $50,000 problem when it happens. And I've had different people in the oil industry tell me that they have never had a pump jack not do that. So if this is really good, as they say, this has really got some potential. So, and we're doing expeditionary marketing, which is where in the heck might they go? And whoops. And what's velocity, SNL, technology, what's the second thing they do? Product, I can't read it.
Technology commercialization.
And technology commercialization. Okay, next slide. And I'm going to tell you, I should have put R. Chavez with Stephen Chavez. This is Wise Pies guy. So it's interesting. He's doing business analytics. They're interested in doing a smart city on Mesa del Sol. And I'll be helping you, and so will Craig White. All right. And so will one Yorgos Marinakis. T-Borg is an educational system. That's Savannah. And we have some people that are getting paid in that, as you can see. And that's Dr. Miguel Rios. He's an AI company. That means artificial intelligence for the education arena. And that's these. That's the ones that are in my class. As in most of the time, those who've had any classes with me, most of the time your sixth question will have something to do with this. So you can keep pushing on and doing it. All right, now this, since we're talking to real firms, you're going to actually have to present to them around the 4th week and around the 7th week. All right, I think that's it for this one, isn't it? Heidi, is there any more slides for this?
Yeah,
there is.
there's these last.
Oh, I
four
lied.
projects.
I lied. And then we have a guy, real interesting guy named Robert Hackaday for 2 different things. Alejandro has been working with them already. Jesus has, and just Ingrid Lane is not here today, I don't think, but has worked on a project before. You have a lot of people that have done things before on these. Hannah is also somebody. You're getting funded, right, Hannah? Dr. Russert? She leave us? Hurt me deeply. But anyway, she's working on it and it's done very well before. So Robert Hackaday is an interesting man. He has a master's in engineering, and you'll find that most technical startups are not developed by people with PhDs, but rather people with master's degrees. And he's done it a number of times. He's a very interesting guy. His wife works at Lano. You'll find him to be exceptionally interesting. Alejandro, do you want to talk a little bit about Bugsing?
Yeah, Bugsing is a startup, obviously led by Robert Hockaday. It's an interesting project because it's based on a wearable that's also a bug repellent. And so there seems to be a lot of different uses for it. And I guess just to give you a little bit of taste of the work we're going to be doing is figuring out how to enter the market, such as the sub-Saharan African market, as well as the Southeast Asian market with that device. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that and also figuring out how to scale his supply chain. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. And yeah, so far it's been really interesting and he's a great guy. So looking forward to that project.
Okay, Jesus, do you want to talk at all about Tucumcari Bio?
Of course.
Go ahead.
Well, basically what Robert is trying to do as well is he's looking at about 60 plants in the US that produce ethanol are currently in standby or shut down. One of them is actually in Tucumcari. And what they're planning to do with this plant is they're trying to take advantage of all the equipment that is already there and turn it into a plant to do multiple things. Basically, they're going to be taking all the cow manure that they're able to transport to their facility, and they want to basically capture all the methane that cows release in their poop, basically, all the carbon dioxide, and also they want to process the remainder as a liquid fertilizer. And they have actually a very nice technique that they developed, and they believe that they can be very profitable, which is basically very, very interesting, out of making money out of picking up cow's poop.
So I always like the way he does it. It's interesting. But you talk about a hands-on project, we get you right down in it here. All right. So one of the things I'd like everybody to do in your groups is email each other and set up a time to meet each other this week. All right. Now let's go to this will be up, although you've already seen this, I will put them up tonight. Why don't we put up Bob's next if we can? Heidi, there you
Jacqueline, this is going to address your questions.
Dr. Harvey, do you have Bad Bob's stuff?
I am getting it. 1 second.
So this is a project group that came from New Mexico Manufacturing Extension Program. And we have the first effort here. Why don't we go up on the first slide?
There we go. Thank
And
you,
so-
Heidi.
And so what she would like is for us to do basically business analytics for every manufacturing group. We have already contacted, in this case, Boston Analytics, to help us do a map. We want you to take a look at the EED, which is Economic Development, what do they call it?
Excuse me.
New Mexico Economic Development Group says there's 9 different things that New Mexico is focused on. And some of those, I think there are 6 of them that I think have exceptional manufacturing efforts. But you're going to go and look at those. We're going to send out a manufacturing map to you. We've already got that from New Mexico MEP. So let's see who we have in this. We have, go to the 5th and 6th group.
I'm looking.
There
There
we
we
go.
go. Thank you.
And isn't Joshua in this? Yeah, Joshua Martinez is here, who's had some experience with us doing this. He is a lead there. We'll have the professors, me and Bob, help you. We're going to have weekly meetings on Zoom here. So when you come up, but we have to give you a manufacturing group. I'm just trying to get Jennifer to say these 6 are the ones she wants us to look at. Does that sound good to everybody? Good here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve,
What I'd
can I?
like you to do is email each other and get a meeting this week. And Bob will be sending you the first really limited manufacturing map, but we'll see how we should split those out. And I would like all of you to go on and find the, one of them is biomedical engineering for the different 9 things that are biomedical programs of the centers of excellence in New Mexico. But if you guys all go and find it, it will help. If you want us to send it to you, we will. Everything okay? Does this make sense to everybody?
Hey, Bob, when is this going to be sent out? Unless I missed it, I don't know where this list is at.
Oh, you've all been sent this list.
Through email or through where?
Through email. Bob, we sent this to everybody, correct?
No, I did not send out any projects as of yet. I didn't receive anything.
Well, we put, if you look at your email, we have, you have different, yes, I will make sure you get it, but we initially set up a table that had what your manufacturing group was, what also we had your projects that you were or your articles that you're presenting on. And if Bob didn't send that, I'm sorry, we'll send it out today.
Okay, send it to me and
No, you
I'll
have it.
make
Bob.
sure everybody gets
I will
it.
make sure you have it. Again,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, I'm sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it. Can I add something, Steve?
Sure.
Jennifer Sensible, very easy person to talk to. She has a load amount of background and can give you pointers and everything else. She's a great resource. I actually contacted her probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and she gave me some numbers of some companies, and I interviewed the companies. So, and actually Jennifer and I went through the same classes with Steve, about 15 years ago?
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. So
right.
that tells you some. That kind of dates me, but with.
She's the CEO of New Mexico Manufacturing Extension Partnerships, one of the big.
Yes, she is.
One of the big innovation groups in New Mexico, one of the top 3 anyway. She's exceptional. She's the CEO. She was a MOT MBA and also won a New Mexico MEP. A New Mexico Small Business Assistance Program Case of the Year. She's exceptional, and you'll all be able to work with her. This is, I'm going to send this. I will work with Bob tonight. I'm sorry. I will send it out to everybody using under my email or whatever. But each one of you have to present, not each one of you, you're in different groups for article presentation. Right, Heidi? We developed that, correct?
Yeah, everybody from sections 2 and 3, your sections got that list on Friday in the email you sent out.
Yep, and so we will send that out to you for Bob's section. I thought that was already sent. We will do that too sweetly after tonight. But basically, one of the things I will say on this, and Hannah's done this in the past, is, we're asking you to critically review an article in the field. These articles are not, even though you're professors, I wouldn't give you something I didn't think had some value, but I don't particularly care. I want you to tell me if you liked it or not at the end, if you thought it was worthwhile, if you thought it could help you, and if you thought it was well done. Those are done on video. You do it on Kaltura or whatever you would like, and and send it in. It's, you see the rubrics for it, they're already there. Anything, so that's what I got for you tonight. Anything else that I can do for you? Is that helpful?
I had a question.
Who is this?
Victor.
Dr. Martinez, go ahead.
Victor Martinez.
Go ahead.
Okay. I had a question about Primavera from trying to understand it on the what was given on the syllabus and provided on module 1 for on Learn. The manual itself, I know that the link to just is there on module 1 just to download it individually, but on Primavera itself, is that a program that we're downloading individually that we're using within this class, or is it something else entirely? I just want some clarification on that.
Primavera 6 is the tool of which you will be using in project management for all the classes. We use that because it is the #1 tool used by the anchor employers in the state. That's where we talked in the very beginning, perhaps, about people getting their login numbers and how to do it. Faye, you might want to tell them, but the first Primavera video also shows you how to do it, right, Faye?
Right, it's on the web, it's held on UNM's website. So I sent out the link. When you get your ID and your password, you can go in and log in at that point using that link. All right.
That link was provided in the chat here, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I did try that chat, but for some reason I don't know if it's my firewall is telling me that it's an unsecured site and it won't let me.
Yep, it will always do that because UNM has not fixed that problem. Just get past it, go down to the bottom, hit advance or whatever it asks you to do to go on. And I know on Chrome, once I do it, it doesn't ask me again the next day when I sign in.
And for those of you, I don't, it's maybe in the fine print. This thing only works well on PC-based tools.
Right.
So it won't work well on a Mac. It won't work well on a Chromebook.
Faye,
yes.
Just a quick question for you. I seem to remember having this problem like previous semesters. Is there a default password that our accounts get reset if we've used Primavera before?
Yeah, it gets changed every time. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what we do is remove everybody from prior classes and puts in the new. Correct.
Okay. Should I send you an email or one of the graduate assistants an email to see if I can get that password again? Because I tried logging in today and it doesn't look like it's accepting my credentials.
Did they give you? He'll assign the logins and IDs soon.
Okay, they're just not out yet. That's easy.
They're just not out yet. Yeah, we just got the list to them.
Okay.
So we can't do it till everybody signs up. So.
Perfect. So usually it takes 3 days. I sent it to him last week.
Okay.
Because that's when I got everybody's name.
And Stephen or Steve, I've got one last question for you. So I'm a Group 1 Article Presentation 1 member. And we're working on getting that together. Do you have a due date for that? You want it by Sunday or do you need it earlier so everybody else in the class?
Fine. Okay. Sunday's fine.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Any other questions? I know it was a lot to take in. And we have experiential learning where you actually get to put your hands in cow poop. What kind of class does that? Just ours.
FFA.
Was this useful for you guys?
I had one more question.
Sure, Victor.
Yeah, regarding the article teams, I had a question on that. So is that for all groups due this Sunday or because I'm within?
It's different weeks. You'll see it says week 2.
I was curious about that. I thought I was misreading it, but I assumed the latter.
Yeah, it actually says which week and which module it's due in.
Okay.
Colin, you don't like our weekly Zooms. I'll tell you that especially with the internship part of this, coming to this will be useful, but you don't have to, no.
Okay, yeah, the only reason I ask is because I work until 6:30 on Tuesday through Saturday, so I might have to join late.
That's fine.
But I just wanted to make sure if I needed to be here.
No, you don't have to. It's not part of the class. But you'll have to present one time to the clients, which are both Los Alamos or Sandia and the company. All right. And that'll be twice, once around 4th week, once in the 7th week.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Dr. Hendricks, anything else?
Is there a place, I was looking through the syllabus that kind of defines what's expected with the article presentations?
Yes, there's a rubric for it. And basically it's 10 or so slides, no more than 15 minutes long, hopefully more like 10 minutes. You know, talk about the presentation. I will tell you that I'm not a big fan of a lot of information on each slide. I make my living out of giving talks and writing. And other than classes like this, where you need information, I rarely have more than 4 points on a slide and 4 words to a point. I might have a picture. I like picture. I like cartoons, as most people know.
Thank you.
So that's where you are. Unfortunately for you, Aaron, I've read all the articles, and it's bad when professors have read all the articles, but anyway, I thank you for your time tonight. I know it's a little bit longer than the hour we had. Did everybody think they got a lot out of this? Yes, no?
I think so, sir.
Okay. Anytime you have a question, I give you my cell phone so you can text me, or phone me if you must, but text. I'm a 21st century communicator. I love text. And right, Alejandro?
Yeah, it's definitely true.
And really connect with everybody in the next couple of days. I'm sorry we did not set up Bob's. We will set up Bob's tonight and send it out to you as far as presentation and everything else. So thank you very much for your time. And I'm going to say adios. You have any last words, Bob or Faye?
Nope.
Steve, do you want me to call you later on?
No, we're going to get on a video right after this and finish it.
Okay.
Heidi, do you have time?
Oh, yes. Just that to everybody, do not ever leave your car, your phone on top of your car and then take off down I-40. That happened to me today.
So was the phone saved?
No, the phone is probably crushed within 3 miles of the Wyoming exit. So
there you go.
I get a new one tomorrow. That's why I asked.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good week.
Thank you.
Thank you.